it's Dion. I am going to show y'all how I made this hat, so stay tuned. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Now, this is the first time I've ever tried to record my screen, so y'all please just bear with me. But let's go ahead and jump into this little cap, snapback hat, whatever you want to call it. So first things first, I go to svgcuts.com, and then in the search engine, I put baseball cap, search. And then of course, as you can see, the cap shows up. And I just go add to bag. Whenever you check out, they're going to send it to you as an automatic download. So it's gonna come just like this, baseball cap SVG cuts. Then it comes 4 different ones. I'm not really sure why, but this is what it does. SVG files. And I went to extras because I'm going to go here. Okay. So I then went to my Cricut design space. I opened me a brand new page up. Go to upload. I already uploaded it, but I'm going to upload again. Browse. And then go to separated. Open, you can name it whatever you want to. I'm just gonna name it cap and upload. Okay, so whenever it comes, you know it comes super big, so I'm gonna go ahead and minimize it down to 25% so y'all can see it. And here it is. I'll jump it up. So the first thing I do is I went up to here to ungrouped everything. And I'm not making a baseball cap specifically, so I'm gonna delete this. If you're making a baseball cap, feel free to just do whatever you please. So I went ahead and moved these, kind of rearranged them how I wanted them to. Okay, so now what I did was, now that you can see everything, I went back. Then I grouped them all together. I went to shapes because you're going to create a little small template. Go to square. In this little square right here, I want a fairly large baseball cap. And you know the Cricut only cuts at 12 inches, 12 inches. So I'm going to make my square an 11 by 11. So this square is essentially your cardstock. So think of this as your piece of cardstock, and this is the bottom of your hat being cut out on this piece of cardstock. So the reason why I'm making this an 11 by 11, because I know that my mats are 12 by 12, and I'm just going to cut it 11, just to be on the safe side. So I'm going to send it to the back. And then I want to make the bottom of my hat fill in a majority of my square. So the reason why you group them all together is because as you make the bottom of your hat big or bigger, it's going to make the rest of the pieces bigger as well. So you don't have to try to figure out how big it should be and where your measurements are. Just do it all together. So that's almost about how big I want it. If it's a little bit over, it's okay. At least for me it is, because I did 11 by 11, even though I know my Cricut cuts it as 12 by 12. So that's about good enough for me. What I'm then going to do is I'm going to come back here and I'm going to just delete the square. And then I'm going to ungroup this again. These pieces are just regular basic cut pieces like this one. Not that big of a deal, just let it cut how it feels like cutting. This little piece is the top of the hat, so you can cut as it feels. Not that big of a deal. These pieces, however, over here, 1, 2, 4. As y'all can see, it has these lines. So these little lines mean that they're score lines. So you want to make sure that your Cricut cuts these lines appropriately. So I just click on it and I push attach. So I do it for every one. Attach, attach, and just keep doing it. But make sure to attach it, because that tells the Cricut to cut out the outside and go ahead and cut out your score lines all at one time. So attached. Oh, Jesus, attach, attach, attach. Attach. Okay, so now that all that has been attached, everything's cool to go. This is actually the fairly easy part. Just come up here, choose make it. And then you should have 8 mats. Okay, so I want the bottom of my baseball cap, snapback hat, like I said, whatever you want to call it. I want the bottom of it to be green. So I'm going to put these 3 mats on green cardstock. The rest of the hat is going to be black. So I'm just going to kind of reposition these to make sure they aren't touching each other. This will be black. This one will be black. This will be black. Black, and this one will have to actually be green. So I need to make sure that I set up number 8, number 3, number 2, and number 1 as green, only because, like I said, I want the bottom of my cap to be green, and I want the little ball thing at the top to be green. So let me set this up, and then we're going to continue, and I'll be right back. Now that everything is done cutting, you should have one, what is this, a lid? I don't know what this is called, but one for the lid. One little hexagon piece that's at the very, very top of the hat. You should have 3 of these. 1, 2, 3, which is your base. 1 hexagon. 6 of the walls that are going to make up the little basket. 6 of the actual caps. 5 of them are like this. 1 has a little dip in the back. This is the one that goes in the very back of the cap. And then, here go extra. And then I cut out some little equal logos. I cut these out just in Word, to be honest with you. I should have cut these out on the sticker paper, but I just didn't feel like paying $10 for the sticker paper. And then I cut like a little fitted sticker that goes on the top of the cap. I don't know how I feel about this just yet, so we'll see about that later. So, as well as you're gonna need some glue. I just got some little turbo tacky glue. It dries clear, and I have a little raggedy glue stick. So the first thing I'm going to do is sit down. I'm going to take 2 of my hats, and I'm going to actually glue my logo to it first. We're gonna move all these over. Move this over. All of this. Try to keep our area somewhat clean and organized. So first we're gonna glue all these together. These are your base. I really should have used a thicker cardstock like the black one that I used for this. So that's this part. You should have 6 of these. And where you see the little lines, I folded the other way. So since you see the lines on the front and not on the back, fold it this way. So fold them, because this essentially is the bottom. So this is what makes the basket. It's like this. So you can glue this at the top or you can glue it at the bottom. It's up to you. I'm gonna glue it at the bottom. So we'll see how it goes. So they go attached to this. The only reason why I'm putting it at the bottom is so that I know for a fact that it's gonna be flush, you know, like it's gonna be even. Because I feel like if I do it like this, it's gonna be a little crooked and one may not be how I want it to be. I ain't got time for that. So I'm gonna put it at the bottom. So therefore this line is lined up with this one. And like I said, that's how you know it's gonna be close. Precision is what we going for, baby. Okay, so now the little basket is done. See, that ain't take us no time. See, and look, the seams are almost to pure perfection. Like, look at this. Bow. Move that over there to the side. Okay, so we got this together. We got this. This right here goes right here. I lied. It goes right here. Because it's going to go this way. And this goes right on top of it, which is why I wanted to make this first. So now I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. But these are supposed to kind of be like the little wrinkles in the lid and the hat part. So I'm not going to glue these. I'm just going to glue around it. And as you can see, some of the little pieces just didn't cut as clean as I want them to. So just go in and kind of like, you know, like clean them up. There we go. I almost got it. That's gonna be the back. Okay. So I'm just gonna add a few little dots. Well, this is more than a few, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. To the outside, because I want y'all to kind of see, to be able to see the little wrinkles. So I'm not gonna glue those. Oh no. There we go. So this does not touch the edges at 100%. I don't know if y'all can see that. So just make sure you make it even on both sides. Go in and clean these little straggly pieces right here up. I don't know if I'm making it better or making it worse. Oh, okay, we're done. Okay. Push it down. This is our base. I mean, it's not thin, but it ain't the thickest either. So now this goes right here. Like, this is almost self-explanatory. Over there to the side. Don't forget our little hat piece. So move that right there so you know where it's at. Now we're gonna do the actual dome, which is the actual hat. So mind you, you get 6 pieces of this. So you know this is the back. You know this is the front. I'm gonna put this right here. I'm gonna put this one right here. Let me move this out the way so I don't lose it. And like this. So essentially that's what it looks like before you put it together. Now, once again, wherever the lines are scored at, you fold it to the opposite side. And I say this for last on purpose, because this is a tad bit more tedious. And don't forget to fold the one at the top, because this is essentially where your little button is gonna go at the top. So I did that. Make sure y'all get a really nice curve, so it kind of makes, you know, the dome and kind of more realistic. 45 minutes later. There you go. Now, some little spots. Let's worry about them in the morning. So we're gonna let this dry overnight. But this is what it's supposed to look like. I'm not, oh Jesus. I'm not gonna put this on there just yet. I want it to dry, but this is what it'll look like at this moment. So I'm about to put it down. I'm gonna let it go ahead and dry overnight, and then we'll see it in the morning. Hopefully it's in a better mood in the morning. Me too. Hey y'all, it has been 24 hours. I let everything set overnight. I did end up, as you can see, gluing the quote-unquote sticker on. It just makes it look a little bit more authentic, if you ask me. But here's the end product. There is a little, like, you know, a little space. There are some little glue residue on here that you can see, but it's actually not too bad. It looks pretty good. So this is my first time making it. I'm very proud of myself. So now I just want to kind of show you how I'm going to be filling it. I'm personally making this more of a, hey, I'm thinking about you kind of gift box. So I'm just going to take some little paper shreds, paper confetti, whatever you want to call them. I normally get these from the dollar store, but I ended up getting this pack from Party City. And I just add this because you needed like a little fluffer, something to take up space. So I'm going to add just that, and I'm going to actually fill it with candy. And voila. Now I did want to show y'all, I don't know who you're making this for or the occasion. Let's say you're making this for Valentine's Day, birthday, you never know. I want to show y'all how big it was, and if you decided to add little alcohol mini bottles that they will fit, you can probably add a few of them in here. Do keep in mind that whenever you're adding alcohol, after a while, if you add too many bottles, it's going to weigh this down. And as y'all know, this is made out of paper, so you don't want it to be too heavy. But girl, go off, do whatever you want to do. But these will fit. Or even another idea would be, let's say if you're giving this for like a birthday, take some dollar bills or 5s, 20s, baby, whatever you want. Everybody like hundreds. Take them, roll them up, add some little curling ribbon to it. Oh, Just knot it right on up. Uh-oh. There we go. That's another knot. And like just curl the ends. You can curl them tight, curl them loose, however you feel. And you can also mix that in as well. So you can do a mixture of all things: alcohol, money, candy, whatever you feel. I'm just throwing out ideas here. But overall, it's a cute little gift. And honestly, y'all, this took me about probably 2 hours total to make it, from the time that I downloaded the SVG file, after the Cricut cut everything, after I assembled it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the assembly took about an hour by itself. But overall, it took about 2 hours, a little less than 2 hours. And y'all, this was $15. From the paper to the candy and confetti inside, $15. So it's not expensive. I'm sure it could be, especially if you decide to fill it with money, or alcohol. I mean, that add up too. But overall, it's a cute little gift, something simple, just another way to tell him, you know, hey, I'm thinking about you, or hey, happy birthday, happy Valentine's Day, however you think. But y'all, that's it. Hey. But overall, I'm very happy with it. I think he would like it. Well, he ain't gonna have no choice because that's what he getting. But other than that, y'all, let me know how y'all think about it. Leave a comment in the description below. Let me know if y'all thought this was a good idea, if it was a terrible idea, what I should have done different, or better yet, let me know if y'all did it and how y'all's turned out. But of course, like, comment, and subscribe. Thumbs up. And y'all, that's it for this little video. Y'all have a good day.